Hello Bots and Bits fans, today we're taking a very quick look at the Pro Design PD13 articulated hand adapters for oversized Grimlock. Now what these will allow us to do is to plug the KFC DIaclone Magnus hands into his wrists and just give him a little bit more character. Now they also come with these weapon adapters. I don't have his gun or his sword on handy at the moment, but the way that they work is the weapon slot inside the hand there. Just plug that in. It wants to go in. Just like that. It's in there quite well. Just wrap the fingers around and then you just put his gun or his sword in there. You can see it's quite flush. You don't even really notice it all that much. So, a good workaround. So, we'll quickly get this guy unscrewed and I'll show you how it all goes together. So now what you want to do is just remove the LED from the old fist, just like that. Then you go ahead and grab the two wrist sections and just slot that in. So I'll use the other side. Chuck it all together. Oh, what's going on there? Oh my god. Does that not fit? One is bigger than the other, of course. One for left, one for right. Good one, Sam. Let's chuck that one in. That went in, perfect. Grab the little screw. Apart from the colour difference, because I'm using the MP08, it is perfect. Now before we start reassembling this, let's just make sure it is a good fit. So we'll grab the right hand. Oh, it's tight. There it is. Bit of wrist back and forth. Really good swivel. That hand is on there. Alright, so let's put it back together and see what we're going to do about this LED. So when I put articulated hands on my Takara, I ended up just leaving the LED inside loose like that. Doesn't serve a purpose, but I didn't really want to cut it out either. So I guess that's what we'll be doing with the big guy. So when reassembling the forearm, there's a massive gap here for the wires to run through easily. But that is where this hinge is, and I think that may damage the wires over time. But there's a tiny little slot just under there. I think that'll be the better choice. So let's give it a shot. Like this bit. I'm probably making this way harder than it needs to be, but there you go, that's pretty good. Alright, so let's try and get this all lined up. See what the easiest way to do it is. Probably putting all this together first. So that goes on like that. So there it is, all back together, and they scale absolutely perfectly. That looks so much better. A lot more character. Even though the adapter itself didn't have much wiggle, You do have the wiggle in that wrist joint you already had. One thing though is I think I've destroyed the LED. Pushing the button doesn't do anything anymore. Wonder what it is. I don't know. It's pretty shit work anyway. Look at that. Absolutely shit house. And it's like even shit house in there. See that? Nah, that wasn't meant to last. I don't care anyway. So I won't be taking these off. But that just looks amazing. And you know what, just for the sake of completion, here's the other arm all done, although mine does seem to have a gap that was already present before I disassembled it. I'm not exactly sure why. It doesn't matter. So chuck the other hand on. Is it tight fit? So let's just fold it all up, show that the fist will transform correctly. What have I done? Like that. There we go. We got it. That's in, apart from that defect there. So there you go guys, I think that just looks absolutely amazing now. What a difference those hands have made compared to these old things. I mean, they tried with that one, but come on. And that one, come on, that's just useless. But these, no, they look fantastic. And now I've got an excuse to paint all the blue bits black, which will keep me off the streets for a couple of days. So I highly recommend you pick up these adapters. I can't remember how much I paid for them, but there will be a link in the description of where you can get your own. So thanks a lot, Bots and Bits fans.